Morning. How was they?
Right. You might recognise Rick. He's started a YouTube channel. Started a YouTube channel last night, didn't you? Proud of you.
Are you?
Yeah. I ain't watched it yet. I'm proud of you.
Hey, at least you're honest.
I liked it. Right, we're back on it. Back on the job. You're doing wheel tubs, yeah?
Wheel tubs, cupboards, beds.
So we've got wheel tubs. That wheel tub's complete. He's just going to do that one the same. And then I'm currently starting the shower framework. That's where we're at.
Well, there's no shower. But
Yeah, shower.
Call it shower, don't we?
Yeah, toilet cubicle. I'll just turn this. Turn Rick's shit music off. Right. Yeah, that's what we're doing basically. It's a new week, so we're on with the next thing. This toilet box thing here, I've talked about it in previous videos. We haven't made this or painted it, but
Yeah, sorry, Dave.
Dave, whatever were you thinking that was a good idea? This is going in there basically in this. You can see this line here. It's going to sit against this bit of wood here. And then we've got to leave enough leg room for you to be able to have a shit. Which is proving a little bit difficult actually. It's not the easiest thing to... it's going to actually have to be quite long, but we'll figure it out because we've still got seating area to go in as well, so it's a bit... We're trying to juggle with this last bit of space here. But anyway, we'll get it done. Bit right, won't it?
Done.
Well, Dave gets what he's given, doesn't he?
Just like every other customer.
Just like every other customer. You doing?
Chewing screws.
What's different about these cupboards? There's something different.
Oh,
Look at that little pattern.
I'm fed up with doing the same pattern.
Cheeky little pattern there. Well, it's been a productive day so far. The toilet cubicle is about done apart from the frontal. The cable's moved in. Plug socket on that side. Both walls finished off. Just ready for Rick to work his magic on a door. And then because I've done that wall, Rick's been able to mount that cupboard to that wall. Which means that cupboard's in now.
Sweet.
It has been a busy day, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's
To be
been a
fair.
good day today. Productive.
Very, very. There's a TV socket, a 12 volt socket there for the TV, which is going to go somewhere on this wall here. we've moved some more cabling in the wheel tubs that come out there. I've just added some extra for that. What else? I mean, that's it really. Yeah, but that obviously is quite a lot of stuff to be done today. We're still not finished, but I just thought I'd show you an update because I forgot about filming. I'm going to tidy up though, and then probably be winding down for the day once that cupboard's done. Sure. Well, that'll be good. Is about it for today. Just basic layout. It's only having the basic take in and take out water tanks with a very basic pump, like a submersible pump. Again, customer's choice, and that's what they want, so that's what they bloody well get. Oven is a fancy one. Thetford triplex. That's roughly where it's going to go, and then in the middle is where the drawers are going to go, and then also out here is where the gas locker is going to go, and then the copper pipe is going to run around the back of the bed, out through there and to there, and that is how that's going to fit. We've put the fridge back in. We've just spoke to the customer. We're going to fuck that right off because it's annoying, it's ugly. We're going to make something a little bit better, a bit more basic. It's just going to basically be a frame that the toilet's going to sit in. Gonna look better than that, but that's it anyway. I will see you on the next one. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you in the next. We'll just skip to tomorrow, ready? Little tip with these strip lights is don't trust the self-adhesive. This hasn't fallen down, I've just taken it down, but it started to sag in some places, and normally we do glue it, but these ones were better quality, so I thought I'd risk it, but they're falling down. Well, they're starting to fall down, so just use super glue to glue it back up. Oh, look at that fancy effect. It's like a party. Yeah, just use super glue to hold them up. They've got these have got diffusers to go in, and I'll in fact they're right there. They've got these black diffusers to go on, which cover them. I can't really demonstrate this really, but something like that. So when the lights are turned off, it doesn't appear like there are any lights in the ceiling. It's just black, which is dead good. But I'll put them on another time. I've left them off now because it does slightly darken it a bit in here, and we're still working. So anyway, we've got to go to Wickes to pick up some more materials, so we're not going to be working straight away. But first job when I get back is to glue that back up, and then the customers sent the touch lights. So now we've got these, and that touch light's going to go in there in the bathroom. So then it's another less switch that we need. Another less switch. We don't need a switch for it, whatever the correct English is. English isn't my first language. I don't know what is. Anyway, another touch light. Just makes everything a bit easier. I think that the lights under here is also going to be... Oh no, sorry, they're going to be on-off switch lights. Where else do we have a touch light? Under the kitchen, it's going to be a strip light. There's going to be like 5 different types of light in here, which is not my ideal scenario, but is what it is. Anyway, it's waffling. Let's just go to Wick. What are you doing?
Making something for the fridge.
Making a fridge surround.
Yeah.
So that's that. Touch lights in the bathroom. Right. A lot of you lot complain that the camera's all over the place, image stabilisation and all that, and that's on this camera here. This camera here that costs 1,200 quid, you complain about it. So then I've started to use this camera, which is an action camera, which has got image stabilisation, and now you're all complaining about sound quality. I can't win. I can't win. So you're just going to have to put up with it. I've just ordered another lens for that, which is another 400 quid, to try and make it better, and no doubt you'll still complain about it. Anyway, back to work. The LED strips are now glued down. I'm going to put the diffusers in today, even though it'll make it a bit more dark in here, but it'll be fine. We've got plenty of light, haven't we? Just want to get it up. Shut up.
Can you wait till my eyeballs are a bit better and need as much light as possible?
I'm not allowed to talk about your health conditions on camera because you've not told anybody what it is, but all jokes aside, he is deteriorating pretty fast.
I'm on my way out.
Well, it's serious because you might not actually be able to work soon. So we can joke about it, but it's
Send
serious.
Send a CV in. Send CV.
Send a CV to liam@liamtheterrible.com. Some of you already have, actually, to be fair. As soon as I said that Rick was ill, a lot of you lot asked me for a fucking job. His body wasn't even cold and you'd already tried to get a fucking job.
Hey.
Anyway, we've got things to do today. Seating area getting started today, is it? Today?
Cupboard today.
All right, overhead cupboard. Yeah, then I can put the lights in for that.
Have you shown them this one?
Yeah, I showed that on yesterday. It's sexy, innit?
Yeah.
So we're just gonna have one of them, but a bit smaller above the seating area, so you don't bang your head. To be fair, I don't think they would anyway. It'd be nice to make one the same size as that, so they match. What do you think?
Yeah, they're only my size, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're not giants.
Yeah, I think it might be alright. Make it same as that. It'd look good as well, because it'll match both sides of that.
Have a look.
Because there's no storage anywhere else, really, because they're going to have a diesel heater underneath the... Yeah, but when that's there,
Yeah, true.
it cuts a lot of that out.
Yeah.
Might be worth doing, anyway. It's not our problem, that, is it?
There's none on there, is there? Usually there's on there.
Yeah,
as
there's
well.
normally storage up here as well. But, yeah, I think it might be alright with a full size.
We'll have a look into it.
Although it might not fit because of that bit there.
Yeah. I'll sort it.
Anyway.
Wood Monkey will sort it.
Well, what would we do without you? I have to leave all the woodwork up to you, apparently. Because I don't even know what a piece of wood is.
Can you cut straight line?
A what? A what? I can cut it with multi-tool. That's all tool I know how to use, isn't it?
That's all you need. You built a career on that.
I could make all this with just a multi-tool, I think, to be
You
fair.
reckon?
Yeah.
I reckon you could.
Might not look as neat, but it doesn't matter because
You'd manage without me.
I've fucking managed to make a living from that multi-tool. That's where it all came from, really. 2 years ago today, Coalition Vans kind of first talked about, and then Rick sacked me off.
No, I didn't.
I asked Rick to come into business with me 2 years ago, and he said, "Oh no, I want to go work for somebody else instead."
No, I didn't. Don't lie.
You lie.
No,
You
don't
did.
lie.
You did.
No, I
You
didn't.
went to work for somebody else. You said no, I don't want it. And then you saw how successful I was and how good it was going, and you were like, "Liam, you got any jobs?"
Oh, fuck yes, man.
Similar to that, though, didn't it? Similar
They
to
said
that.
no, nothing like that.
A year ago today, we actually started that van where we first worked
That was
together.
a nice van.
Yeah.
It was a nice van.
Yeah, that was a year ago today.
Yeah.
Well, a year ago this week that we first started on that van. So
Big
first
green
started
van.
working together.
I enjoyed working on that. It was a good van.
Yeah.
that.
Fucking hell, eh? Nice little wedges. Fridge is secure now. That's in. What are you on with now?
Making the bed last.
Oh, right.
Making my own for a change.
Yeah, making our own bed lats just for
Shits and giggles.
shits and gigs. But Rick's only doing that now as a filler job while I'm doing the diesel heater down there.
Ah, you're in my way.
Coming way.
I'll let you off.
But
He's doing anyway, doesn't he?
we're fitting max speeding rods, diesel heater. There's a link in description to that one, but it's the one with the Bluetooth on it and all that. The hole is done. The turret plate is in just to show you where it goes. But that basically fits in there. Turret plate. It keeps all the heat. That bit keeps all the heat away from the insulation and wood and all that kind of stuff. And it helps stop fumes coming back up through to thing. But anyway, I'm gonna go fit that now. I think. I might as well just fit it properly. I know. I might as well get it all in and sorted.
Once it's in, I can do that cupboard and box around that. Perfect then.
Yeah. You've seen before. Well, those of you that haven't seen before, the fuel tank sender is under there, so it's a bit fiddly with the seating, but I'll sort it. And then I'll just have to run the pipe through the outside, and because they're quite close together, it's not going to be a big job. There's not much fuel pipe to run, which is ideal. And this is the cable for the diesel heater, which goes back to what will be the fuse board eventually.
and wham now, isn't it?
Nice and warm, still see your breath.
Yeah.
That's how cold it is in here. Anyway, diesel litres in, it's all sorted out underneath. We'll figure out all the gubbins, vents and that when the seating area's in. But that's going to be boxed in its own little box with a shelf on top, so that you can still utilise the storage space on top of it, and it will be divided off there, so there'll be a big storage space there. That's right, isn't it?
Perfect. He wants a leg on there as well, doesn't he, on that seat? One of them leg and leg things.
Yeah, it's down there, isn't it? Yeah.
One front, maybe.
Yeah, I need to figure out a place to put the monitor as well for the diesel litre, because they're not mountable monitors really. But I'll try and stick it down.
Has it got a remote?
It's got a remote and also the app as well. But yeah, it's got an on and off. Cool little remote actually.
Yeah. Idiot proof.
Yeah, idiot proof.
Does that need to be in line with sat nav?
It doesn't really, but if they're using the app it doesn't need to be, because then they can see what temperature it is. But again, it's on, off, up, down, that's it really, innit? So we could put that inside the seating area potentially. It depends if the customer needs to see it, but I wouldn't have thought it's essential. Anyway, that's how things are looking now, innit? It's getting there. It's filling up. It's filling up now. You've done the bed lats. Do you want to show them that?
You can do. It's not very exciting.
Custom made bed lats. Oh, I don't know. I don't reckon that on this battery is very good. There's all the bed lats made by the man himself.
All drilled, all the same.
Sound?
Two centre
There's a centre brace to go across. Yeah, centre brace to go across. But we're going to wait until electrics are done, aren't we? Because we don't want to. We want to give them as much space because we're kind like that. Thank us later, Luke and Mark.
Yeah,
we're not putting the bed in.
down.
We should screw them all down. Yeah.
Screw it down, put mattress on so they're in dark.
That discount you said we were going to have. That depends on whether we're going to put them fucking bed lats in or not. We could just leave them there for now, but if you're not going to give us extra discount, they're all going in and all getting 4-inch screwed down, and it's up to you to remove them. Anyway.
That gas locker's going there, isn't it?
Gas locker is going there. I think it's shit there. I think I'd rather it go over there, but it's just a bit of a faff to get in and out,
Yeah,
innit?
according to the plans, that's where Dave wanted it anyway. But
Yeah, but it is just a shit place, isn't it?
just easy to get the bottle in.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what we're looking like, and that's it for this video. You can, bugger off, and I'll see you. I'll see you next time. Yeah?
You can all bugger off.
You can all bugger off. Nobody's watching it anyway, and all they're going to do is complain and tell me how Rick's the fucking boss and he knows everything about everything and I can't do it without him and I'm more miserable without him and all that kind of stuff.
It's true.
So you can knob right off. It's not true. I thrive. Let's thrive,
that's
dear.
the fucking thing you do.
That hurts you, doesn't it?
Fucking loves him without me.
It must be hard. It must be hard for him knowing that when he fucking dies, I'll just still manage.
Yeah. You just sell me 2 ounce cheap.
We've been planning his death today, haven't we? Because it's coming.
Planning your life without me.
Yep. It's inevitable. Death is the only thing we can't stop. It's just that yours is coming quicker than mine.
Who knows?
Right, anyway, piss off. LiamTheTerrible.com. You know where it is. Go find it. Bye.